Welcome to RMM Help. In this short video we describe how to select a stock item in the transaction form in RMM Stock Control. This is our main stock list. All our transactions go into batch transactions. Here's our transaction list. I can either create a new batch or I can go to an existing batch. I want to do an issue and we've already got a batch with 2 in, so I'll open up that batch and I'll add a transaction. We're going to do this from our order book. It's an issue from our order book for some batteries 3740, and at this point we can now see in our batch transaction form that we could select a supplier, a product code or a description. This is hierarchical, so if we choose a supplier, it will then only give us the product codes and products for that particular supplier. We can search using the leading characters of either a supplier name, a product code or a description, and when we set the focus in any of these fields it automatically gives us the drop down list. Now let's say for instance we knew that we had a supplier called Edmondson Electrics. I can type in EDM and it will automatically find that record for me. I would then hit return or tab and I'll move or select it with the mouse. I'll then go to the product code and I will only then have the products for Edmondson selected in there. But I'm going to clear that and we'll go to our product code and description just to look at the way that just entering random characters would deal with things. If for instance I knew that I wanted a battery, if I typed in BAT, that will then find all my products that begin with BAT, and as you can see, not only have I created product codes beginning with BATT for batteries, but I've also started each description with battery. So if it was a lithium or a zinc or a NiCad battery, if I'd started this with NiCad I wouldn't be able to find it, but BAT will find all my batteries. More typically you would be entering a product code. They tend to be more widely used, and in this instance again I've put all my batteries together with a BAT as a heading, but that could be any other code that you're familiar with, and the one that I want is that NiCad rechargeable. I click on that. That will then automatically fill the other fields. It'll fill in my supplier, the product description, my cost center, which is maintenance overheads, and all I need to do then is to finish the transaction by putting in the quantity. That will then calculate my cost and over to the location, and we've only got that stock in the main stores, and I select that and click on OK. That's then added that new transaction sitting here at the top. And that concludes the overview of how to select a stock item in the transaction form in RMM Stock Control.